Hey, what's up? This is Joy Blush Response, and today we're shopping in my studio, and I got a lot of good stuff in my record bag. Let's see what we got. We got Distortion Pedals. That's right, we're looking at Distortion Pedals today. Let's get right into it. What's up, what's up? So today we're testing out Distortion Pedals. A couple of my favorites. I've got a bunch more, but these are the ones I reach to most often. I've got the TD3 here because I think everyone knows what a 303 sounds like, so it's an easy kind of way to gauge what you're going to get from these pedals. And then I've got the Octatrack, and the 303 is running through the Octatrack just for some reverb and delay, and then I've also got some drums I'm going to bring in to give it some rhythmic context. Let's do it. So right off the bat, we got a basic sequence going here. Kind of typical psychedelic 303 type of thing. And the TD3's got a distortion built in, which is quite nice. I think it's based on the Boss DS1. So that's a nice bonus in there. And I basically think you have to use a distortion with a 303 in most applications. It's just part of the way it works. Let's get on to the first one. This is the Animal Factory Baron Samedi. Animal Factory is a great company out of India, run by a lovely man named Aditya who has lovely cats. I like this guy. I like his pedals. Animal Factory. And in the case of the Baron Samedi and Animal Factory in general, Aditya really wants to preserve the purity of the sound, not lose any bass, and still have it be distorted and crazy, but still quite round, not so harsh, as you would get from normal guitar pedals. And as you can see, it's fucking brutal. So I like it. And we'll turn on this. Alright, now we got the Behringer Super Fuzz. This is a remake of the Boss FZ2. I had an FZ2 a long time ago, and I wasn't using it, so I just sold it for like $60. And lo and behold, it's actually super rare, and I had no idea. So when I went to buy it again, they're like $300 fucking dollars on eBay, and that's ridiculous to me. But I did some research. I found out this is a clone, and to me, it sounds exactly the same. Like, to my memory, maybe there's a slight difference if you had them side by side, but this is spot on to the best of my memory, and I use that pedal a lot. It's one of my all-time favorites. It was great for guitars, great for synths, drums, anything. So you got two modes. You got Fuzz 1, which is this kind of deep, heavy fuzz. You got the little two-band EQ. Then you got Fuzz 2, which is a more... It's got like a mid-scoop. Both are cool in different applications. And then you got a gain boost overdrive, which I actually like a lot as well. But we're here about the distortion. I'm already vibing with this. Now, the Dod Death Metal. Also the Digitech Death Metal if you get a later unit. This is the gold standard representative of noise music. Any noise artist you think of, probably use one of these. Merzbow, Incapacitants, whoever the fuck, they got one. I would assume. I know for sure Merzbow. It's got the legendary reputation. DoD pedals in general are quite sought after. I have the Digitech version as well. There is a slight difference. This one has a bit more bass, I find. I don't know if it's just this pedal specifically versus, if I had another DoD distortion, it would have slightly less bass, but who knows? But I like it. Heavy. I remember I was playing in Prague. I brought this one out with my modular, and every time I would turn it on, it would just blast the crowd. It was dope. And now we got the Boss MT2 Metal Zone. Classically shit, classically amazing. A lot of people love or hate this thing. I personally love it. I think it's maybe even better for synths than it would be for guitars. Like, okay, so, you know, you got your distortion, but then you got this EQ you can sweep. And I always thought it would be really dope to have this with CV control as a Eurorack module or something, because I think that EQ is such a cool effect. Now, distortion pedals, of course, they do distortion, and you'd be thinking, what's the one distortion pedal I need? As a general rule of thumb, I'd say every pedal has a specific application. Like, one sound might be good with one pedal, but not good with another, but then you make another sound and it's good with the first pedal that didn't work. And then there's also this. Why not use every pedal? Who needs? Why only one? And that's not even a feedback loop. Like, come on. Every pedal. Now we need some drums. These drum samples are from the Yamaha RY30. Sick drum machine. Samples are great too. I had one for a bit, regrettably sold it. Don't sell them, guys. But I sampled it. So, it's a nice thing. Who doesn't love a good acid jam? And of course you can get a lot of like background noise in the signal when you're using multiple distortions together, but I mean, if you're using multiple distortions together, do you really give a fuck? Yeah. See that heavy sub? That's all the DOD right there. Fucking chunky. different place. Bring the noise. Scoop the mid. Of course, you gotta find the right balance between the chaos and the rhythm to keep a defined rhythm. So it's just a matter of tweaking the knobs. Listen to how much fucking bass that has. It's absurd. I love how his eyes light up. Literally nothing is coming in. Distortion pedals. So that was pretty cool. I like distortion pedals. You can make a lot of noise. Obviously, these are just 4. There's a wide variety. I really think if you just get 1 or 2, doesn't matter the price, doesn't matter who makes it, doesn't matter what they are, you're gonna get cool results. It's about mixing and matching, finding the right sounds for the right material. Just fucking buy a couple pedals. They're so cheap. Anyway, as always, samples of this jam are going to be on my Patreon. Samples from other jams I'm going to do are going to be on my Patreon. And also, I'm starting a new podcast series where I'll talk to artists and equipment makers and other interesting people about the stuff they do, what they're about, nerding out about gear, crazy tour stories, and everything in between. So if you'd like to know who's coming up and submit questions for them, you can do it if you subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe here as well. Peace out.